You got a minute for an interview?
Yeah.
Cool. Everyone here?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. So, what is your team name?
Horchata House with an H, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. So, what is your name?
I'm Alberto.
Okay.
Alberto. Lincoln.
Yeah. Ertos and a un.
Yeah.
Erto uns. Okay. Good. So is that also your robot name, team name, Horchata House, robot Horchata House? Okay. Awesome. So, we're going to ask you a couple questions and take us where you want us to go as far as how you answered. So, explain what your robot does.
Well, as of right now, we're facing a little bit of difficulty with the clamp score, but as of right now, the intake and outtake works as good as it can. The ramp works good now, and the scoring conveyor right here works. So that's all about it does right now.
So can you walk us through, you mentioned that now a couple of your systems are working. Can you walk us through how you got that to happen?
So the main one is the ramp right here. So without that piece, it'll catch like the floor mats and all that, and then it would, make our robot unable to move forward anymore. So that's there, so it's like a guide for it, instead of it just catching onto floor mat or anything. Then this originally was different to where this was on the side, but we found that wasn't going to be very good because it could get knocked off or broken or damaged. And then this, we couldn't really figure out where to put the motor because it's either this side, but then that'd be too far away from the brain, so we decided to put it on this side.
Which team members built the robot?
Mostly,
Well, we all had a part with the robot. It just depends on what specific part you're talking about. Because I mostly worked on the programming and the intake, while Lincoln worked on the conveyor belt and how the drivetrain. And mostly right now, he's working on how to build the actual pneumatic thing, the clamp. While I started actually building the pneumatic parts. And then, since most of the robot is done, it's really we're just gonna have
perfected.
We're just perfecting the clamp and just gonna start building the claw soon. We just have Gilberto working on the engineering notebook and helping us out wherever he can, whenever we do need help.
So what's been the biggest challenge y'all overcome that as a team?
Biggest challenge? Probably teamwork.
Teamwork.
Not gonna lie.
So what about teamwork?
Well, communication and actually not getting mad at each other. Like understanding each other in the moment as what they're doing. If they struggle with something, then you try to help them. Instead of just getting mad at them.
So do y'all have a way to keep track of what's happening and who has what to do?
Not at the moment.
Does that mean you're planning on doing something like that?
I would like to. I just want to make sure everyone is on board with that idea first. It would help our team.
We haven't really started to do that much because in the beginning we all knew what most of us, really wanted to do with the robot or what we actually knew how to do with the robot. So we all just kind of stuck to that. Like, for example, Lincoln, since last year in robotics, he was mostly a builder. So he kind of and driver. So he just kind of stayed doing that. And other people like in the first period, most of them were like into really just using CAD a lot and doing all that type of stuff. They kept on doing that, and so before we even formed the team, we knew what everyone's role was gonna be and what they like to do. So we just kept with it.
I remember you mentioned something about programming. Do you have an autonomous? Can you explain your programming?
The autonomous, I haven't really worked on it much, but I feel like I could work on it.
Yeah.
It's pretty basic, there's not much to it.
Yeah.
So what are you trying to do? Is there a skill score you're going after for autonomous?
I think for
Not
autonomous,
at the moment.
At the moment, we're really just working on the pneumatics because we needed to know that we can actually
Trust the
win a game by actually scoring the points before I feel like we could focus on maybe even securing the win point with autonomous after, because when being able to win a game by scoring the points first is something we're focusing on more, because we feel like if we can do that, then after we've done the win point with autonomous, we'll be able to dominate.
Yeah.
You had like one more week or 2 weeks to work on this robot. What would happen?
Well, the clamp would for sure work. Like if we're able to do this for a while, maybe an hour, or as much as like our first period gets, because I get a lot more than ours. Because I get our what we call FFT at our school, which is like 30 minutes extra, and they stay over at this building for 30 more minutes. So if I had that, I'd be able to get a lot more done for like the clamp to work better, and maybe find more flaws in the robot that I don't know of yet.
Do you have anything you'd like to add?
No, sir.
Awesome. All right. Well, good. Thank y'all so much.